G'day. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm from Brisbane and I'm very happy to be here because I didn't think I was going to make it for a second there. There's nothing wrong with the plane ride, but last night I went out clubbing in Brisbane and I was dancing away. I was at this club and I met this girl. She was a nice Murray girl. Everything was good. We were dancing along on the D floor. I was like, yeah, this is my night. This is my night to party, right? And then she wanted to leave. Well, I thought she wanted to leave, right? And we went outside. Turns out she just wanted to smoke some cigarettes, right? She wanted to smoke some durries, and that's okay with me. I don't mind a chick that smokes. She had like 1 durry, she had like 2 durries, she had like 5 durries, right? And then eventually we went back inside, and I kept soldiering on. I'm like, I can do this, man. We went inside, and finally we started making out, and I was like, yes, yes. But as we started making out, she like coughed into my mouth, and I started having an asthma attack. And I had to go home, man. I had to catch the bus. I didn't bring my puffer. You know? I wasn't expecting some crazy feral bush pig to try and choke me to death. I wasn't. It's ridiculous. I also had to visit my nan yesterday. My mum said to me, before you go down to Melbourne, make sure you go visit your nan. Right? And it was a big mistake. I went and visited my nan, and all she was doing was she was whinging. She was whinging about the welfare benefits that asylum seekers in detention centres get compared to her as a pensioner, right? And she had this piece of paper and she's going, oh, look at this, these refos. I'm like, here we go, this is going to be good, right? She's got these refos, these boat people, they come over here, right? And they get in these detention centres, they get a free bed, they get a free TV, probably a big screen TV, they get free medical, and I'm going, yeah, Nan, it's outrageous. All this, and your Uncle Gavin's living in his car while these bastards get a roof over their head. And I was like, Nan, I'm going to have to stop you there, right? Uncle Gavin's living in his car for a reason. He didn't come over here on a leaky boat from war-torn country. He just gambled all his money away at the casino. Let's not feel sorry for that guy. But she kept going. She said refos a bit more, and eventually I just snapped. And I was like, Nan, what part of detention, let me say that again, you old mole, detention centre don't you understand? I would trade my free TV, right, my free bed and my medical all for some sweet, sweet freedom. You know, I got so mad I had to leave. That's the last time I'm visiting my nan at the nursing home. Right? What would she know about people in detention centres? Right? She's got a bingo, well, get over yourself. Right? But what I hate about that is I hate that she perpetuates that negative stereotype of old people being a bit conservative, right, being a bit racist, being a bit homophobic. I hate it when anyone perpetuates a negative stereotype. Right, I'll give you an example. Bad Asian drivers, right? My daddy's like, oh, these Asian drivers, they built the car, why can't they fucking drive them? The only thing I hate more than that shit is bad Asian drivers. Every time I see one, I'm like, dude, come on, do a defensive driving course. Let's work together as a team. Stop allowing my dad to be such a racist, come on. You know, but like in Australia, like we've got our own negative stereotypes that we need to work on. You know, there's too many people getting around with rat's tails. I hate rat's tails. I hate rat's tails so much, I want to grow one. Right? I want to be that first guy with a rat's tail to achieve big, big things, right? I want to show up to my university economics course just rocking the sweetest ratty that ever existed. So yeah, macroeconomics. Let's sing some Woodstocks in the lecture theatre, right? It's like, you think about, can you name like one guy, like anyone with a rat's tail that's achieved big things, right? Like I can think of one guy, and that's like Obi-Wan Kenobi in Star Wars, and I don't think he was real. You know what I mean? Right? But maybe that's what it is. You know, like how every couple of years they bring out the census and a whole bunch of people put down Jedi as their religion on the census. Maybe they're not nerds. Maybe they're just a whole bunch of bogans out of like Geelong, just like rev heads. May the force be with you. Yeah. I believe that. You know, this is going on good. This is good. You know, I'm going to tell everyone on Facebook how good it's going. Right? I love Facebook. I'm a bit addicted to it. I think a lot of us are. Right? But, you know, it's good. It's just good for stalking that special someone, Facebook. That's what I think. I've always thought that about Facebook. But also, I think it's one of the most passive-aggressive mediums of communication. Right? People just argue and argue away on Facebook, don't they? Right? If I don't have anything to do on Friday night, I'll just stay at home and have Facebook Friday Fight Night. Right? I'll just be at home and I'll just post some really passive-aggressive shit, just like, Israel, Palestine, what's your thoughts, Facebook? Let the mob go at it, you know? And every Facebook argument ends the same way. It always ends with some guy getting really butthurt because he got trolled and being like, yeah, well, you wouldn't say that to my face. If this was real, you wouldn't say that to my face. And it's like, no, dude, I wouldn't. You know why? Because we're not really friends. This isn't a real relationship, right? If I saw you at a Westfield, I would like dive into a Just Jeans just so I wouldn't have to talk to your goddamn face. I'd be looking at jeans for like 10 minutes. It'd be crazy. It would. I don't know, but I like being in Melbourne because it's like the sporting capital of Australia, apparently. And I love my sport, I really do. I really do. I love all kinds of sport. And I think it makes me sad, like the ASADA investigation is going on at the moment, you know, the performance-enhancing drugs. It makes me sad. And, like, I get it, you know, performance-enhancing drugs, it's cheating. But it's just as much cheating as, like, a porn star with fake tits, right? And they're not going to kick her out of the industry, are they? You know, it's like a politician dropping LSD, and they kick him out of Parliament because he came up with too many good ideas. You know? We love that guy. We should have made him Prime Minister. He built, like, a bridge. It was all triangles and shit. It was great. Vote 1 to trip him, man. Thanks a lot. I've been Matt Ford.